Hey guys, so tonight we're going to be playing some more of the Crew Motorfest because it is Monday night. Last night I streamed Neo 2 and my stream actually crashed. I had already been live for like an hour and I didn't start a new one because I wasn't going to stream much longer anyways, but I was going to keep going for a little bit, so that was unfortunate. It was like a full internet crash. Only lasted like 5 minutes though, so it's kind of annoying when something like that happens, but you know, what can I do, right? So yeah, now it's Monday. I didn't actually stream on Monday last week, so it's been 2 weeks now since I played this game. But 2 weeks ago when I last streamed this, we had just started the new season, which is season 5, and it's the beginning of year 2 now, so I believe they have fully released the year 2 pass and everything like that. We got a new main stage this week, the KTM Motorfest selection. KTM is actually a bike brand, but they do have a few cars. I'm not sure how many KTM cars are in this game, but yeah, they make like lightweight kind of track focused sports cars and supercars, so we'll see what's going on with the summit in a minute. I noticed this, it says unlock new rewards. It's showing a Aston Martin DB5 there. I'm pretty sure this is just kind of advertising one of the playlists, a free playlist that came out a while ago that I never did, the Hollywood Action. Own this playlist and you'll own a sleek new ride, but that's a steak. Self-driving feature not included. Makes sense. Why are we advertising Hollywood Action now though? This is free, it's always been free, and it's been out for months. I don't know. At some point I would like to go and do that, along with the other playlists that came out after the game originally released. All the free ones at least. And yeah, each playlist has a free car once you complete it. So this one would be the DB5. DB5 isn't really a fast car by today's standards, but back in the 60s when it came out, it was pretty fast. Before we do anything else here, let me just open up the chat on YouTube. I mentioned it last night. I started playing Call of Duty Mobile. That game's been out for like 5 years now, but I just randomly decided to download it like 2 nights ago, and I've been grinding it out off camera. Well, I don't plan on streaming it or anything, it's on my phone. But yeah, I'm pretty much a god at it. Not really. I mean, I'm mid at multiplayer and stuff. I'm already in pro for ranked, which is basically platinum. But the battle royale is what I'm really good at. I've played like 6 or 7 games of the battle royale and I've won every single one of them. I haven't lost a single game of battle royale yet. First few I did were squads, the last few all solo. I always get like 5+ kills, usually like 10. Just destroying battle royale and Call of Duty Mobile. Anyways, looks like my Lego set videos that I uploaded over the last 2 weeks are doing pretty well. They both have over 100 views now, so good to see that. As for tonight's stream, I just got the chat opened up here. Everything looks good, so hopefully no crashes tonight or any sort of network issues. I also have some Dr. Pepper here because I'm really thirsty, but this can is already almost done. Might as well polish it off. Okay, let's look at the custom show first, and then we'll hit the summit contest. See what's up with that. Okay, we got some XP for getting bronze 2 weeks ago, just for voting for myself. So yeah, that was To the Streets. Last week was Chase Squad, which I missed. What does it say underneath that? Deploy? Chase Squad Deploy. Yeah. It says the name of the summit underneath the logo for it. So yeah, that was Chase Squad Deploy. Now we got KDM, a Motorfest selection. Next week is Carpenter Brutal. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Platinum reward for this week looks sick. That is a very cool tire design, orange ghost tire. It's only a rare. That should be at least an epic or whatever. But yeah, that's the platinum reward. We're not gonna get that, obviously. We'll probably just get bronze. I don't think I have any of the KDM vehicles that are required, or any KDM vehicles in this game. So what's the requirement for the custom show? Any KDM? Oh, I actually have like 4 KDM vehicles. I didn't know that, or I forgot. I knew I owned all these. Just wasn't thinking about them. So this is the Expo R, which is a Street Tier 2. The KDM Expo, I think, was their first like car they did, because like I said, they're normally known for bikes and like ATVs or whatever. Like this is Rally Raid. This is the KDM 525 XC race spec. Which this is more of a normal KDM vehicle. It's not a car, but it's not a bike either. It's like a, you know, like a little 4-wheeler. So this is for Rally Raid. I also have a racing bike, which is a Red Bull bike, but it's by KDM. Even though they actually have Red Bull as a separate brand in this game, right? Because Red Bull actually makes F1 cars, which is just kind of weird that like they're actually like owned by Red Bull. This is more like a Red Bull sponsored KDM bike. And then we have a KDM Expo GT4. This is one of like the supercars, which is basically the Expo, but like, you know, spec'd out for racing. So this is a racing vehicle. And then we have the Street Tier 2 KDM Expo R. As for the custom show, I don't really have any of these customized, so I'm not sure which one to put in. I think the only one here that actually has any customization on it would be the Expo, but anything I have on this will be pretty light, because it looks stock to me, because these cars are very aggressive looking, but I know I did some stuff to it. So I'll just register this. We can look at customized. Not sure which color this normally comes in. The orange looks good. I like the green actually. Yeah, the green looks cool. Could do white or black too. Actually, black looks pretty nice. And the dark green. The dark green is actually really... That's really nice. I'm gonna go with that. Oh, I gotta pay for it. It's really cheap. 1,500 bucks. That's fun. Yeah, I actually like the dark green. So I have an alternate bumper here. Yeah, that adds some serious detail. Lots of carbon. Some canards there. Base rims. I don't want to go over to calipers because I don't want to change the orange color, which actually I don't even know. I might have done that custom. I don't think they came orange like that. Yeah, I might have went custom for the calipers. Mirrors. Okay, yeah, we can keep those in the paint color. Skirts. Yeah, add some more carbon and green to the side there. Rear wing. We could do that. Not an actual wing. A wing won't look good on this car. I just generally don't like wings on convertible or roofless cars at all. This adds some detail though, so we can go with that. Yeah, that's cool. Rear bumper. Yeah, that's pretty cool too. Yeah, I'll stick with this one I have here. The interior already. Well, no, it's the seats are still black, but there's you know there's a little bit of orange everywhere all over this car. Like you can actually see like the orange suspension. That's just KTM's color. KTM embraces the color orange even more than McLaren does. So there's lots of orange on this car. That's why I did the orange calipers. I'm not sure what the stock ones look like. I mean, these cars are pretty. They can look good like customized. They're quite customizable, I guess. So we could maybe do some extra vanity stuff as well. See if I can pull any extra votes putting this in the custom show. There's only like one day left anyways, but do any of these kind of match with this? Not really. I got plenty of really cool rims, but they don't match this car at all. Yeah, I don't know. What about like the more like basic tires? Is there any that just kind of look better than these plain Janes? Something like that would look cool, but the green, you know, is kind of off tone and it doesn't really match. I feel like off-road tires will look cool on this car because it kind of looks like an off-road car, but it's not. These ones are meant for the street. As you can see, it's low to the ground. But just with like the exposed suspension and everything, it looks like an off-road car. We can just go with these like white line tires, I guess. Smoke. I don't have any orange or green smoke, unfortunately. What smoke do we want? You don't even see these in the custom show, so that kind of stuff doesn't matter. Got the explosive backfire nitro on there. Yeah, that's probably good. Underglow. This isn't really an underglow car. Not really, at least. I was about to say, this car doesn't have windows, so there's no point in doing window tint. But there actually is a little bit of glass there, which you do get to tint. Which is honestly cooler for like customization stuff because it's not like covering the whole windows. If only this orange were a little bit more, you know. Well, this one actually kind of shifts colors. It kind of goes from orange to red. If it stayed orange, it would match. Like when it's the most orange, it matches the orange on this car. But when it goes red, it doesn't match. I'm thinking this one maybe. That looks kind of cool. I wouldn't really put that on any cars that have normal windows. There we go. We can get the little bobblehead thing there too. Livery, probably don't need one. We're not going to be able to see much of it anyways. Exclusive. What does exclusive mean again? Okay, top 100 and latest are ones that are made by other players. Some of these look pretty cool actually. I like the gray. This car looks really good in gray for some reason. Or kind of like this military green. It also works on this car. Exclusive are, yeah, these are ones made by the devs. I guess they just look kind of strange on this car because this car is already so weird looking. I kind of like the zebra stripes on the green. I mean, it looks a little bit crazy, but it also looks really cool. I think I want to do that actually. It just kind of fits the nature of this car. I'll probably take the window tint off though, because the stripes in different colors kind of is off-putting. It looks a little overkill. But if I take the window tint off, I think this will look good actually. Here we go. Zebra stripes over top of dark metallic green. Not bad. Do we want to try a different window tint? Probably not. I could try that one, but nah, it looks too much. Yeah, I could just go with a normal glass there. There we go. Okay, this now, right? And I know there's only 24 hours left in the week, but we gotta. This Expo R looks pretty pimped out now. It looks serious. There we go. Yeah, look at that. That looks like the most insane KDM Expo ever. Alright, I gotta give it a vote too. There we go. Gotta do the vote. I forgot I changed my outfit too. So I'm rocking a new fit now. I think I just did that last time I streamed this. I wouldn't mind doing some more car customization too, which we'll do later in the stream, like after we get done with the summit. But yeah, I changed the customization on my character. Looks pretty good. I feel like the hat doesn't match that well. I think I bought the shoes and the shorts, just bought them to match the shirt, which I had unlocked. The glasses could look cooler too. Let me see. Avatar customization. I like the new shoes. This hat would probably go better. Or I could maybe buy a hat if I can find one that looks pretty cool. Like a Motorfest hat would actually be pretty cool. I like this one and it's cheap. Get it backwards too. And they have like Hoonigan merch and everything now in the shop. And the rest of this all has to be unlocked. So many hats you can't buy because you have to unlock them. You get the cowboy hat from Off-Roading Addict Volume 2. That's fitting. I want to buy the Motorfest hat. And glasses. Yeah, I like the more aviator style better, and also the I like the colored lenses. These ones are more kind of plain. Something like this would be better though. The lenses are even more colorful than these, which are kind of like a dark purple. I want like red. We gotta match the fit, you know? Oh, this all has to be unlocked. They have masks, but why do they have it in the glasses category? Glasses and a mask would actually look very cool, but you're not going to be able to do them both if they put the mask in the glasses category. This mask looks sick too. But my character looks kind of weird without glasses. He's always wearing sunglasses. It looks strange. Made in Japan Volume 2. I'll be able to unlock that though. Okay, which of these can I actually buy? Okay, I can buy these more red ones if I want, or I can buy these. Can I like zoom out to see how they look on the whole body? I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll go with the aviators. Oh yeah, and then I have brown gloves. We should change the gloves to match as well. Because it just don't match so well, you know? Oh, there's only 4 pairs of gloves in this game. And I have to unlock these. Exclusive reward, Bike Lovers. Bike Lovers is one of the base game playlists, I think, so that's probably for like a specific challenge or something then, which honestly a lot of this avatar customization probably is. I guess we'll rock brown gloves, it's fine. They don't really match, but they don't give you a lot of options. For gloves, at least. Alright, there we go. New glasses and the Motorfest hat look better too, so that's my character now. Okay, yeah, he definitely looks like a Motorfest enthusiast. What is this? Ivory Tower Ogmios? This looks really cool, actually. It looks like an insane body kit on like a Mustang or something. Maybe a Camaro? But this is by Ivory Tower, so it's not a real car in real life. But yeah, it's got like a really like muscle car shape to it. That's pretty cool. I guess that's just like a unique car that they just sort of added to the game. This is the KTM selection bundle. There's the Expo GTX, which is for hypercar. And this KTM 1190 RCBR track. It's a racing bike. Both of these are pretty sick, but I don't know if they're worth $1 million. Especially for only 2 vehicles. Usually the bundles give you 3, and it's around $1 million. That's more worth it. 2 vehicles for $1 million. Not really worth it, in my opinion. Okay, well, let's hit the summit contest. What did we get 2 weeks ago? Bronze. No surprise there. Parts. I don't even know how many parts I have. I never use them. They're useless to me. Oh yeah, I was just thinking that wasn't the platinum reward those cool tires, but that's for the custom show. It's separate from the summit contest. This is for racing performance, not how your cars get judged on customization. So this one's got an epic nitro for platinum. The orange prismatic nitro, which looks pretty sick. You can get a free KTM bike as well for gold. And since the bundle this week only has 2 vehicles in it, there's only 2 races I won't be able to do. So that's fine. We got racing with any KTM bike, which I just have the one. Racing with any bike in general. Any hypercar. And a loaned hypercar. This will be the Expo GTX Inter-Island Tour. Let's test this thing out. Expo GTX. This car isn't like that fast in real life. It definitely wouldn't be considered a hypercar. It's not in that price range either. I know this looks like a $1 million car, but it's not. They're smaller than normal cars too. Even though when you get to the expos, they are considered cars, not just like a 4-wheeler or something. But this is, you know, this car is pretty small in real life compared to like a Lamborghini or something. It'll look like tiny. And they are super light, but they don't have a lot of horsepower either. They usually have like 5-cylinder engines, which aren't crazy. Anyways, let's give this thing a shot. Expo GTX. So I have the GT4, which is an older one, specifically for racing. This one is considered a hypercar. DK the Goat, welcome to the stream. Race or cruise? Racing, I'm doing, what do you call it? Doing the summit contest right now. Why did my car just spin out so hard? Come on, stay on track. Gotta try to catch up here now. This car's pretty quick, shouldn't be tough. Let's race our cars when you're done. Okay, you can join me if you want. I won't be streaming that long though, because I'm just doing the summit races. I gotta stop reading chat until the race is done. Don't want to get distracted. I might have to restart this one. We already got off to such a rough start here. Let's give it a retry. It's hard to catch up when they get that ahead of you so early. Take two. Forgot there was a 90-degree turn coming up. I wouldn't have put the nitrous there. Oh man. Why did they have to have the wall angled like that? I would have rathered it have no angle and just be completely straight. The way it was angled maybe hit it directly. I feel like I gotta get warmed up again here. Can't go 2 weeks without playing this game. Oh my god. Bro. And now we're on the bridge and I've already blown through all my nitrous. That's great. I'm kind of staying like consistently far behind now. They're not gaining any more on me, but I'm not catching up either. It keeps looking like I'm close. But they're going at the same speed I am. Come on, we're gaining on this one guy, this bike. Bike can't keep up with the top speed of a car. Oh my god, that turn was rough. There's no barrier there. That's actually somewhere where I would have liked a barrier. Keep me on the road. Hopefully this is a longer race, because I do need to catch up still, and I don't really want to do this one again. Oh my god. Bro, how did I even get that checkpoint? I literally swerved around it. I didn't stream Asphalt last week either, so it's actually been like just almost 2 weeks in general since I've played any racing game. It does feel weird. I shouldn't be getting slammed this hard. Maybe the Expo GTX kind of sucks. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, you don't even need to win this one. So maybe the bots are faster on purpose. All you need to do is finish the race. Is it always like that for lone cars? You not actually need to win at all. Maybe so. Alright, well that one's done then. DK the Goat says, I'm on and board, bro. Okay, well, if you're still here, you can join. If not, then I'll just start the next one. I don't know if you're still on the stream or not. Coblin Gaming, welcome to the stream. What other games will you be streaming? Right now, the schedule is Rainbow Six Siege tomorrow, Neo 2 again on Wednesday, Asphalt on Thursday, Siege again on Friday, Doom Eternal on Saturday, and then Neo 2 again on Sunday. And then next Monday night we're back to Motorfest. That's the schedule for now, subject to change at any time. I don't really have it written anywhere either, because I used to keep track of my stream schedule on Discord so people could see, but I haven't even used Discord in like almost a year now, so I don't know. If I ever get back to using my Discord server again, I'll start updating the stream schedule so you guys can see. Otherwise, just ask me while I'm streaming and I'll let you know what the current plan is. Anyways, let's do Coastal Showdown. This is a hypercar race. And I don't own the Expo GTX, so we won't be able to use that, which is fine, because I don't know if I liked it that much anyways. Like, it's a hypercar, it's fast, but is it faster than a lot of these other hypercars? Probably not. I actually have a lot of hypercars. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. I have 22 hypercars. These things all cost like at least $1 million each. That's crazy. Now I haven't directly bought all of these. A lot of these I've unlocked or got on sale or whatever, but still. I have so many hypercars. A lot of them I have just straight up bought. I think the Super Sport 300 Plus cost me almost $2 million. Same with the Jesko. This Masked Leader I got as a part of a bundle, right? I'm trying to remember. This is my newest one, so I want to use this now. But I used this for a summit somewhat recently. I guess like the end of last season, so like a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, I don't know. And yeah, I don't think I just bought this car straight up. I think it was a part of a bundle. And I always kind of wanted this, so I went with it. Anyways, the handling on this car actually isn't great, but it is fast, so as long as I can keep it under control, it'll be better. Just gonna make sure I got my best parts in here too. Okay, should be good. KS Masked Leader by Creators. And they consider this a British car, even though I'm pretty sure like every car from Creators is from a different origin country. I'm not sure what's supposed to be specifically British about this car. But it looks pretty sick, no matter where it's from. Actually, it looks like a concept from like a Chinese brand or something, but in a good way, not like a bad one, like a good Chinese concept car, or a good-looking one at least. One that would probably never get made in real life. I'm loving the new soundtrack too. They added a bunch of new songs to this game for the new year, I guess. It's a lot of like funk and like mid-tempo. Much better music. Yeah, so the handling still is not that great on this car. This car feels really slippery. And it also sometimes feels really stiff. It's kind of like both at the same time, which seems bad. It's like both bad ends of the handling spectrum, stiff and slippery at the same time. I wish it handled better. Damn, my car's already falling to pieces. I guess since this is supposed to be like a super lightweight car or whatever, they actually have it in the game so that it kind of like, you know, the frame of the car will get really banged up if you even crash into something once. So in this car, probably more than others, you'll have pieces of it hanging off after a few crashes. Come on, we gotta catch up here. I know I'm not driving great, but I'm not doing terrible here, right? Are the bots just really fast this week? Do you not actually need to win any of these races? You just need to participate, reach the finish line. Yeah, see, like turns like that, most hypercars would be able to handle that. This car cannot, it just starts slipping and loses all traction. Its drifting is pretty smooth on the handbrake, so that's one thing to give it. This race is pretty intense too, a lot of really crazy turns here. And like I can still see the bots on my mini-map, but the fact that I can't catch up to them is really annoying. I might just keep using handbrake honestly, because the normal steering in this car kind of sucks, but the handbrake is actually, it's not that bad, so we kind of just want to drift everything, like hard drift. Gonna turn this thing into a drift car. Oh, that's the finish line here. There, I came dead last again. Damn. In this one you needed to win. Alright, let's try a different hypercar and see if it makes a difference. As cool as this car is, unfortunately it's not actually that good. Because the handling sucks. It's a cool car, but not a good car. There's a big difference. Let's try that one again. Let's use something that might be able to handle this better, like the Lamborghini Revelto. I think I actually bought this too. I don't remember when, but I'm pretty sure I just bought this from the store because I was like, alright, I'm sick of not having the mascot car for this game. So I just wanted to get it, and then I was planning on customizing it, but I never did. This car surely has like a lot of customization stuff, right? Because this is bone stock right now, I even kept it in the stock orange. It doesn't look like there's a ton, but there's definitely stuff to customize on it. Actually, yeah, I already did do some stuff. I got diffuser stuff there. What does that do? Oh, that turns it into like a semi-gloss rather than the carbon. Skirts, made the front fin there black. Maybe there isn't that much customization for this car then, because it doesn't look like I really did anything. Yeah, there actually isn't that much for this car. You'd think there'd be a lot more. Maybe I'll look into a livery or something for it. I like the orange in this car, it looks great, but it's just, you know, like it's stock. I don't like having my cars stock. I like to have some customization on there. Make them look a little bit different than how they look in the catalog or whatever. Alright, well let's try the Revelto for this race. I think it'll be better than the masked leader. I think it should do better. We'll see. Oh, I have the gold tire streaks on this too. Those look really good. Oh, I should put that on more cars. This is way better than the Max Leader. It's faster and it handles actually good. Yeah, it's way better. So unfortunately the Max Leader is not a good hypercar. Maybe they should just put it in Street Tier 2. This definitely drives like a hypercar. Even in real life, this wouldn't be considered a hypercar, this would be more of just a supercar. This is kind of Lamborghini's new flagship replacement of the Aventador. But with their standards for hypercars in this game, it definitely fits in there. This will beat a Camaro or a Corvette ZR1. This will beat a McLaren 720S, other supercars that they consider hypercars in this game. The normal steering on this car is actually really good. Like, you don't even have to drift most of the time. It's just got really good, like, traction, I guess. I almost fell off the cliff there. That's happened a few times. That's just because of the environment that we're racing in here. I think this is all part of the new island. They added a straight up, like, a new island to this game. I'm not sure how big it is compared to the base map. Is there a way to look at, like, the map in this game? I think there is. I know in the Crew 2 the map was so big you couldn't even, like, see all of it in one page. Actually, some people have said the map in this game is even bigger than the Crew 2. Although the Crew 2 was supposed to be all of the, you know, the 48 continental states of the US. Whereas this game is just one Hawaiian island, now two. Two islands in Hawaii, which all the islands combined in Hawaii are smaller than most states in the US. But obviously the United States in the Crew 2 were not to scale. You could drive from LA to New York in 30 minutes. That's not realistic. Anyways, I'm really impressed with this car. I don't think I've used it that much, but from what I remember, it was great, and in this race right now, this race is showing me that it is a boss, force to be reckoned with. First place against pretty fast bots, and very difficult track. Revelto is king. $91,000 summit points. Look at the AI in second place, he's pissed. Very nice. Alright, we got 2 events left. Next up is Amidst Clouds, which is any racing bike. So I think I have at least 2 different racing bikes. We're going to be using the KTM one next. So yeah, we can go with my other racing bike, which is the Kawasaki Ninja H2. I got this in the Crew 2, and I actually just used it as my main racing vehicle for a while. Because this thing is awesome. This is like the fastest bike I've ever had in a video game. I know it's upgraded right now, but it would destroy this. Is 603 stock for the KTM? What's stock for the, oh crap, I wanted to look at the parts on it. Wait, did I just choose the KTM? I did. No, we're quitting. I don't want to do this. Get me out. Yeah, no. Choose vehicle. Let's retry that. Okay, what I meant to do is go over to this and then go to the parts. Really? Stock on the Ninja H2 is $575? So this bike is supposed to be slower than the KTM stock. I'm not sure how fast either of them are in real life. With the upgrades, this now has a 2.5 second 0 to 60 and 222 miles per hour top speed for a bike is very impressive, but this is a racing bike. And yeah, 311 horsepower, which in a car, not great. In a bike, insane. That's like 1,000 horsepower in a car. That's how you translate it. 1,000 horsepower in a car equates to 300 horsepower in a bike. I just saw some weird notification on my phone and then it went away. I don't know what it was. Okay, let's put some more parts in this to get it maxed out, because I have more than enough now to max out multiple racing vehicles. Got some golds in there too. 317 horsepower, 224 top speed. Alright, Kawasaki Ninja H2. In terms of customization, this is actually stock, I think. In the Crew 2, when I got this, the base color was like a dark green. And then it changed to black for this game, I think. You can't even do visual parts on this car, which is fine, because it already looks good enough. We could throw a smoke on it, maybe. What smoke should I get on my bike? I don't know. Something like this would look sick, but this stuff, it really, like, it kind of covers up your screen sometimes, and it's hard to actually see where you're going, so I try to avoid the, you know, these cool smokes. We could go with, like, the Pulsar one. You only really see this when you drift, but I'm sure we'll drift sometimes. Could get a cool, cool nitro, too. Let's go with that one. Why not? I can't see the name. My face cam's in the way. Yeah, you can underglow your bikes too. I don't know if I want to do that, but yeah, let's get some of that cool stuff on there. Black is fine. This bike is called the Ninja, so I also love the gigantic, like titanium pipe that it has. That looks sick. Alright, let's go do a bike race, and then we're gonna do another bike race in my KTM. Oh yeah, you can see the smoke a bit. Looks good. Gotta get used to using a bike again, it's been forever. Oh yeah, this thing is fast. Look at it gaining on everything else, it accelerates so quickly. Oh my god, I'm worried I'm gonna crash in this thing. If I do crash, it's gonna be bad. We're on a bike. The handbrake is not good in bikes, it really slows them down, but it's necessary for turns like this. Otherwise I'm gonna go off the cliff. This bike is definitely fast enough to make up for any, you know, slowing down that we have to do on the turns. Yeah, see, I'm honestly better off handbraking than trying to do it normally. Then I have to slow down so much anyways. Aw, checkpoint missed. I was swerving like crazy there. First it was nice, and then I lost control. Oh, I handbraked there like into the car. We need to rewind that. Jeez, even the handbrake can't stop this thing. It's going too fast. There we go. That's like the only option, literally. Hit one of the other cars to stop me from sliding so far. This bike is crazy, dude. It's so fast. I literally feel like I'm just like, I purposely need to just like slow down extremely at each turn and then just speed up again because this thing is so quick. Even this turn is too much for this. I'm literally driving on the walls. Yeah, see how much it slides too? Holy. This bike is one of the most extreme vehicles I have in this game, but it's fun. It's fun to use. It's like my secret weapon. I forgot I used this thing so much in the crew too. I gotta start using it again in this game. It's great for races like this. Out of my way, Corvette. This bike isn't a concept, right? I hope this thing exists in real life. I'm gonna look it up after tonight's stream if I remember. I wanna see how much this thing costs. So I know there are like, basically like super bikes that cost like as much as supercars. This bike could be like 300k. This bike could be $1 million, I don't know. It's by Kawasaki, so... It's not like the bike is made by Lamborghini or Bugatti or something. Oh, we had to come first, are you kidding me? That's so retarded. Came in second place. Top 3 is always good enough for summits in this game. And I came in second in a race where we needed to come first. That's annoying as hell. I'm gonna go to the other bike race and then we'll come back to this one. I thought we were fine. I would have maybe like, you know, really stepped on it there at the end if I knew we needed to come first. Whatever. Downtown. This one we specifically have to use a KTM racing bike. There's probably multiple KTM racing bikes in this game. I only have one. The Red Bull. RC16 Red Bull team. Owen N Cube, welcome to the stream. I don't really like the wrap on this one so much. I know it's... Oh yeah, you literally can't customize this bike at all. Like, I can't even... Not even vanity. Jeez. Strict with this one. What I was gonna say is, like, I don't, like, hate this wrap. Like, obviously it's fitting for what this is, but I'd rather maybe something cooler. But nope, we can't even customize vanity on this. I can't even customize the nitro or the smoke. This bike is strict. It doesn't let you touch it, except when you're racing. Let's hope this thing truly is faster than the Ninja, because if it is, it's going to be absolutely mental. No, it is not faster than the Ninja. Why did it say this was faster than the Ninja? It is not. Actually, maybe it's got better top speed, because it is kicking in now more. I don't know. It doesn't accelerate as fast as the Ninja, but it's picking up speed quickly here, so this might be good. Oh my god, it actually lagged me doing that jump. I knew that was just gonna kill me. I literally just died. I just commit 9/11 with my bike. Oh my god, bro, I'm crashing so hard that I'm just dying. It has to respawn me. It's not often you die in a racing game. I love the straightaway at the beginning, and now it's giving us like these zigzag turns. This bike actually handles better than the Ninja as well, so maybe it is just generally better. If it's got a higher top speed and it handles better, then it might just be better than the Ninja. The Ninja did accelerate faster though, I'll say that. And yeah, the handling is a lot better on this one. Again, bro, I didn't even crash into it that hard this time. To be fair though, even if you crash into something going like 20 miles per hour, you're gonna die if you're on a bike. Zero protection if you crash, besides your helmet. Do I need to come first place for this one again? If I do, we need to catch up here because I'm only in third. No, that's the finish line. Oh my god, bro. I actually would have been in the top 3 there, but I crashed. And then it respawned me so far back. Oh my god, we had to win this one too. Okay, this one we're gonna retry. And then we're gonna go back to the Ninja one. And we're gonna... Well, we have to come first in that race too, so... Just need to do better. I wouldn't have won that anyways, but if this one, if I just needed to come in the top 3 for this one, that would have been super annoying. Being third there, but then crashing at the finish line and getting passed on respawn. That would have made me rage. Take 2 with the KTM bike. The KTM bike that they had in the Summit bundle this week looked crazy. That one looked really cool. So if the bundle this week had 3 vehicles, I'd consider it for the $1 million. But if it's just the Expo GTX and then the one bike, I'm not gonna pay $1 million for that. Here's the jump. Oh my god, that's insane. That's literally insane. This bit here, I always die on that one. That turn always kills me. Because there's nothing blocking you, there's no barrier. It's kind of like the arrows pointing you in which direction to go. You just break through them because they're made of cardboard, and then you smash into a pile of trucks. Nobody on a bike is surviving that. Oh my god, I almost didn't even touch the barricade there. This bike is insanely good handling. Handbrake, steering, and drifting, all of it. Okay, I survived. I don't know if that was that much better though, because I still got put to a dead stop. I guess it's better than respawning, because when it respawns you, it puts you back. Always got a handbrake on this turn. It's just that is way too sharp. That is way too sharp to attempt a normal turn. There we go, I did way better this time. Haven't even seen a bot since like the first 30 seconds of the race. Alright, we're finished with that. Let's go back to Amidst Clouds and try the Kawasaki Ninja H2 again. This bike might actually be a concept. I just noticed it says it's from 2015 too. This bike looks really futuristic even now. There's no way they had something like this in 2015 and it was like released. There's no way. Hopefully the handling doesn't feel too bad on this now compared to the KTM. Yeah, this bike accelerates faster, but it is slower, I think, in the long run, like top speed. Maybe less horsepower too. And the handling isn't as good, but I'm gonna try to get it under control here. We need to get it under control. Alright, we're doing better. The bots are far behind me. Not too far behind, actually. There's two guys catching up right now. We need to keep going. Keep moving. Whoa. I would have been pissed if that had resulted in death. It didn't, so we're fine. This little thing here is crazy. This bike actually goes too fast to be able to steer enough to do this perfect circle. Like, I actually have to do it more like an octagon because this thing can't go in a perfect circle. It's too fast for that. It accelerates too fast and the handling isn't good enough. Oh, come on, dude. That was the most retarded way to steer the bike. Why does it go like that? I can't even... I have to rewind again. You can't reverse on a bike. You have to, like, backpedal it. That's just stupid. I don't care how fast the bike is. If the turning is so bad that it makes me turn on my side when we're about to go in a tunnel, that's not gonna cut it. Here's our finish line. We got it. First place. Okay, overall, the Ninja looks cooler, and it's more fun to drive, but I think the KTM is better, because of the better top speed and handling. The handling is really what matters the most. So, what I'm saying is the KTM is better, but the Ninja is cooler. It's the coolest looking bike I've ever seen. Alright, that's it for that. I don't own the KTM 1190 RC8R track or the KTM Expo GTX, so we can't do those two races. I'm not willing to buy the bundle. But I did say I would do some more customization tonight, so I guess we can do that now. Since we're all finished up with the weekly events. Hit level 4 for the competitive line here, so we got this Carpenter Brute Red Doom MCC XXXI t-shirt. I don't know what kind of title that is, but it's it looks somewhat cool. I don't think it's as cool as the Porsche shirt I have on right now. We got a hoodie too. Carpenter Brute Doom MCC XXXI. Huh. And a common title. Rivals Fighter. So now any competitive XP will go towards the Legend Pass. We only have one more week though, because this is only a 4-week main stage. And I missed last week and didn't do Chase Squad. I don't know if we're going to get enough XP to make it to level 3 next week. If we don't, I miss out on the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution X Black Knight Edition, so hopefully we can get that. I like the underglow too. Quick whiskers. That could look cool on certain vehicles. Anyways, let's take a look at my profile here. Because there's a few cars that I wouldn't mind maybe doing some customization on. I like the music they have playing now. It's less aggressive than the race music, so it's kind of more chill. It sounds like music that you would hear in like a fancy clothing store in the mall. Best way to describe it. Alright, what should we customize here? I did want to look at the Revelto actually. Maybe get a livery or something on it because you can't actually customize it that much, even though it's the mascot car for this game. Let's see what kind of liveries we got. We could do an exclusive one on it. I want to look at the top 100 first. Black and gold looks cool. Kind of looks like a Centenario now. Okay, so this one keeps the orange, but it adds. I don't think this car normally has the Italian flag stripes at the bottom, like the Huracan Performante. So they've added that, and they've added some black pinstripes. Actually, I think they've only added the black pinstripe at the front. It doesn't even go down the whole car. Yeah, it's not that good. I don't know how that got so many downloads. This one looks sick. This is the same as that black and gold one, but this one's black and red. Yeah, I think the shapes are exactly the same. This is matte black with like a satin gold. And this is more just like gloss black and red. Maybe a little bit too much red at the back in my opinion. You know what this looks like? This looks exactly like the base livery for the Pegassi Zentorno from GTA 5. That's what that car is called, right? I think it's Pegassi Zentorno, which Pegassi is the knockoff Lamborghini brand in GTA, but the Zentorno isn't based on one specific Lamborghini. It's based on multiple. Because it kind of looks like a Centenario. Well, the Centenario actually came out, I think, after the Zentorno. It definitely looks like a Sesto Elemento from the back. Obviously, it's not based on the Revelto, which just came out like last year. But this person, this livery they've done, this is what the Zentorno looks like. Because I remember thinking that the Zentorno, just kind of like the base livery, like the black, and then I did like the secondary color is red or whatever. I remember thinking there was too much red at the back and not enough at the front. Anyways, this looks sick. I don't know if I want to do this on my Revelto because I like the orange, and I already have a lot of black hypercars. But this does look sick. This looks pretty dope. If it were a little bit better, I might consider using it. That's just gloss black, or actually maybe chrome black. It's really dark. I don't know why this why this is up here in the top 100. Anyone can do that easily. This one looks pretty basic too. It's just the parts that are normally carbon are now gloss black. I couldn't even tell you what the difference is with this one. Same thing, I guess, as the last one, just... Oh, wait, what? Oh, that is a weird eye illusion, bro. It makes it look like there's a completely different roof on this car. There's not. It's just the difference of the colors. This one has more of the front bumper there in black. This one's got more of it in orange. And this one also has the two side parts of the windshield in black, where this one keeps them orange. And then this one has more orange there at the back, where this one covers the roof all the way back to the engine there. That's really weird. That's like an illusion of some sort. Another of this livery. So I guess these were all made by the same person. He did orange, he did red, and he did gold. Pretty cool. This is pretty well done too, but not on orange. On orange, this looks hideous. You want to, I mean, it doesn't look hideous, but the blue and orange are opposite colors. It stands out way too much. On like white, or because it's like a bright blue on black, would look pretty good. More of this customized stuff. This car does look good with the black roof, I'll say that. Because there was a lot of other black like towards the bottom of this car. They also added the black there on the hood with the Italian stripe. That looks good too. This one's just got Joker laughter all over it. This would look way better if like the base color was like purple or something. On orange, this looks hideous. Green and orange is such a gross combo. Silver looks pretty good. This one looks pretty good too. This is kind of like a color scheme that Lamborghini has done on the Aventador, like the SVJ specifically. It doesn't normally say 12 on this side though. What number does it normally say? I don't remember. But if I were to make this car white, this would look like the base livery for the Aventador SVJ and Need for Speed Heat. Because it's like subtle gold with some black and then just kind of over top of white. That would actually look pretty good on this car, I think. It looks good with orange too. I just don't know if I'd want to go with that. This is nice. This is like a pearl white, like a cream color. I like. Gold and black, not bad. Definitely looks like a Need for Speed wrap. This, what do you call this? This gradient looks pretty cool. Not really my thing though. I don't like this one as much. The gold mainly on the front of the bumper there is a little, it stands out too much, whereas the subtle gold on the stripe or whatever. This is just like a straight up custom paint that someone did, I guess. It looks alright. This would look better on different cars, not on the Revelto, I feel like. This would look better maybe on an Aston Martin or even a Ferrari. Just kind of like this satin burgundy. Another one of these ones. This one looks a little bit... No, it looks the same, actually. I think there's just one guy who like spent like a long time working on this livery, and then he just uploaded it in like every color just for people to download. This looks similar to the one at the start, though. the black and gold, so maybe he did two different versions of it. Maybe someone copied him, or maybe he accidentally uploaded it twice, and this one still got almost 800 downloads. I don't know. I have no idea. That's the 60th anniversary logo for Lamborghini. That looks pretty good. It looks official. Someone would have created that with shapes, right? I don't know about the darker orange stripe going down the middle. That looks pretty bad. I mean, it depends what color you make the car, but if you keep it orange like this, it looks pretty bad. This gradient's kind of neat. I like it with the orange actually because it looks like sunset color. I've never been into these like overly chromatic wraps. They're too dark and too saturated. This kind of looks like some sort of anime thing. I'm not really sure what I'm looking at. Oh, this looks pretty good. They put the Mansory logo on this too, so they're maybe trying to recreate a Mansory wrap. Has Mansory done a Revelto? They probably have. I know they have like countless different Aventadors that they've done. Now, if this truly were a Mansory Revelto, obviously it would have a crazy body kit on it too. But this livery actually looks pretty good. I really like the colors here. The only thing I'll say is that I don't like the darker black in addition to the kind of dark gray. It's really dark gray, like enough to be called black on its own. But when you have other spots on the car that are darker black, like pure black, then it makes, the dark gray look like actually dark gray, which isn't as cool, I feel like. If this were black with this, design of the orange, I'd probably go with it, but it's kind of ruined by that. I kind of want to look at the official liveries too and just see like what they have and what they look like on this car. Because I want some sort of orange on this car, I feel like. I mean, that's not mandatory. But yeah, I like this one actually. I'm not going to download this one, but it looks pretty good. This probably would have been really difficult to make, right? Did they have to do all the hexagons like separately, or do they have like a print that's like that? I'm not sure. I don't even think I've attempted making any custom liveries in this game, so I don't really know what it looks like when you're doing that. But just no, there's no way. It had to be like a tool they used. There's no way they individually put all these hexagons together. Blue. This would look pretty cool actually if it kept the orange. More Italian stripes. That's kind of cool. They did it on the side so that it actually goes into the side skirt there. Unfortunately, it's a little bit off. It's a little off. This one looks pretty good though. This would look better if those two stripes actually went down to the, if they didn't stop like that, if they kept going like actual car stripes. Also, I don't think they're centered. Yeah, I think they're a little bit off center. That is the most like OCD inducing thing. If you have any sort of stripes in your car that aren't centered, could never have a wrap like that on my car, even if it looks so good besides the fact that it's not centered. That's weird. This actually looks kind of good. I've never seen a wrap like this before, but it actually doesn't look that bad. I was thinking from the picture, I'm like, why is there nothing on the hood, but then the side of this car is covered in like white stuff. That sounded weird. But no, it's like Japanese writing. It actually kind of looks cool just having that on the side and not on the roof or the hood of the car. Okay, I think we've seen enough of these. Let's look at the actual official or exclusive liveries, and I'm sure I can find one that looks good on this car, and then keep the orange color. Um, Maybe something that covers a lot of the car in like black or white or whatever, but then still so that I can see some of the orange. That's kind of the ideal. I do like orange in this car. I just don't want to keep it plain orange because that looks too basic. You know, that's like how this car is advertised. I want it to be somewhat unique. So we could just do one of their more like basic black liveries, or we could try to find something that covers up more of the car. Kind of like this, but not this, obviously, because this looks really bad. A different one that's somewhat similar to that. Maybe covering more of the back of the car rather than the front. That Italian flag stripes is way too big. The one on the side looks good, the fade out, but this one is way too big at the front. All of these flag stripes that they did as exclusive wraps, they look too big. Also, doing any sort of American flag stuff on this car that just seems really weird on any non-American car. It just seems weird. Could do flames or something. The car's already orange though, so you don't really see them that well. That would be kind of the idea though, I guess, with doing flames on orange, but yeah, no, I'm not really into it. A lot of options. It doesn't actually show you how many exclusive liveries there are. You could probably just look it up and find out, but I kind of wish it had them like in a list and it showed you like you're on number 39 out of 250 or whatever. It doesn't actually show you how many there are, which seems like kind of a lazy thing on their part. So I don't know how far we're getting down the list right now. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for. I'm just looking for something that looks good with this car while still keeping most of it or some of it in orange. Like this looks pretty cool, but King 1, I'm not really sure what that's supposed to stand for. That could just be just kind of like useless livery design, or it might have some sort of meaning. Might be an American thing. Again, it would seem weird on an Italian car. But this sort of livery is what I'm looking for. It looks cool. This one's Japanese, so on a Japanese car this would work. Do we have something that looks somewhat Italian? Somewhat an Italian look to it, besides just, you know, red, white, and green all over the front of it, especially a giant fat stripe. Something more subtle. Back to these more smaller ones. I'm looking for more, you know, livery that covers up more of the car. This Japanese one looks really cool, actually. I don't think I've done this on any of my cars, but on a white or a black Japanese car, this one would look really good. As long as blue and red also look good on that car. Yeah, here's another one that's just like sort of blue at the front. This would only look good on like black. Anything else that's not going to work with. Zombie. I've noticed that a few of these, that livery looks like it's too low. Like, look at this. If the zombie logo and graphic where higher up on the door there it would look better. It looks like it's too low, like it's getting cut off by the side skirt, and then there's a big gap at the top. It's like they're kind of off-centered. You could say, oh, they're meant for like a taller car, but there's some other ones that are lined up perfectly. So I don't know. This would look good on like a white car. But alas, we're trying to keep orange. Trying to keep orange. I don't know. I might have to change the color of this car. Orange is kind of a hard color to work with. Okay, we're getting more to the full body liveries here. This one looks pretty sick. And yeah, here's another one that's cut off. It's cut off on the hood. I've seen a few other of these that they're cut off at the hood as well, which just looks really strange. Okay, now these are pretty much all straight up full body liveries. Like they cover everything, including the base color. Some of these leave some of it open. Getting tired. I only woke up like 8 hours ago. And we hit the end. There's a few options. I'd honestly go with this one, I think, if the stickers or liveries were more lined up. But this is one of the ones where it's messed up. The 3 on the side there is getting cut off by the scoop on the door. The Motorfest logo doesn't look centered. The 13 on the hood is cut off by the windshield. Like, it doesn't work with the shape of this car. This one looks pretty sick. I'm not sure what that symbol is on the hood, because again, it looks like it's getting cut off by the windshield. So it's like it's too high up. But overall, I like the look of it, like the black and the orange with the stripes and stuff. It looks good. This one would look good too, if just like if the green were orange or something. It's the same shapes as this one here. So again, getting cut off by the hood. And I don't think you're able to customize the exclusive liveries. I think they wouldn't let you do that. So I wouldn't be able to try to move it myself and center it. This one's better. Well, not better, but like it's better in terms of how everything lines up. Nothing looks out of place with this one. But just overall, I don't know if I like this design that much. Maybe a little too much orange on the side and not enough orange at the front. Or the back. The back looks fine, mainly. I don't know. This is the same as that other one, but it's kind of like reversed. So it reverses the black and orange. I actually have this livery on my Saline S1, I think, which is a racing car in this game. Or it's the Saline S1 Racing Edition. And it looks really cool. It looks a lot better in red than it does in orange. Orange looks cool too, but doesn't really match the Revelto that much. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this car. I like this one. It's just that hood logo is off. It's just really off. And yeah, with this one looks really good too, but all the logos are off. They're not centered enough. This would look good if where it's red, I could have it be orange. But again, this one isn't that well centered either. This one's interesting because the base color is just kind of like a darker orange. Still, the logos are off centered. I don't know. This isn't cheap either. This cost me 40K, so whichever whatever livery I buy for this car, I need to stick with it. Oh my god, again, this is another one that would look good if it was more centered. I think maybe it's supposed to be like that though, because this one seems really off center, so I think it's actually supposed to be like that with the Motorfest logo kind of more towards the front of the car. It'd be better if I could get it reversed though, if I could have the car black and then this Motorfest livery in orange, rather than black on orange, because it doesn't look as good. This would look cool if the blue I could have orange, but this is multiple shades of blue, so that wouldn't be something to expect from them or myself if I were to edit this. The kind of illusion of the Motorfest logo glowing at the top looks really cool with the shading of the blue. I don't know. I don't want to buy something I don't really like, so I think we need to kind of commit to something that I really think looks good. And none of these really look that great. A lot of them are off-centered. At least with the community ones, they're all going to be perfectly centered because these are all made for this car. PlayStation livery. This was made really recently. It already has 5 downloads. This was made just a few days ago. Did someone like straight up just like put this together themselves? This looks like something that you could um like download from like the PlayStation Store, like a PS Plus exclusive, like a free add-on or something like that. I think they only do those for free games though. This says Nitro Crew Hungary. So I wonder like who made this or why. Yeah, actually look at these. There's multiple of them. They all say Nitro Crew Hungary though. I was thinking they were gonna say like a different country. But they literally there's literally just multiple copies of the same livery. I don't know. I feel like that was made for something. Maybe some sort of real world tournament or something that's not like run by Ubisoft. I don't know. Does this say Hoonigan? It does. Somebody did a Hoonigan livery for a... I don't think Hoonigan ever did a Lambo, but if they did, it probably wouldn't be a Revelto. Hoonigan is the type of brand to work on like a Huracan maybe. Just like twin turbo, the V10 engine, give it like... Well, they can get cars with 300 horsepower up to 1,000, so a Huracan, they might be able to get a lot more. The most basic twin turbo kit on a Huracan will get it 1,000 horsepower. Hoonigan could probably get it, I don't know, something crazy. This one's interesting. What does it say? Honka Robotics. Is that a real brand or is that a logo they have that you can work with? I've never heard of Honka Robotics, but this livery looks cool. Although I don't know what Honka Robotics is, so I'm not going to download it. This would look sick if it were orange, not red. Trying to go with the orange on this car. I want it orange. That's too much black and white. Oh, they won't even let you keep going. You can only go to latest. So if you can only see the last like 100 latest liveries that are made by other players or the top 100, you're missing out on a bunch of them. There's a bunch of other ones that have been made that aren't in the top 100 and they were made in the past, which means you wouldn't be able to see them, right? Yeah, you literally just can't find them. I'm pretty sure Need for Speed Heat had a search bar or something where you could search for like someone's username if you wanted to find their liveries or something like that. Or you could just see all of them without it cutting you off. Well, I don't want to make my own livery for this. The exclusive ones aren't good enough, and the top 100 aren't really good enough either. I mean, I could probably just choose one of these, whichever one looks the best. We could maybe just go with this, because this does look good. Like it's black and orange. Um, I wish the orange were a little bit darker. Like it actually matched the shade of the base orange of this car, because this is a little bit lighter. But it does look good. Just, I feel like there's a little bit too much color at the back. And there was that other one I saw that I liked, but it was dark gray, and part of the livery was black too. Yeah, it was this one. At first glance, this one looks great, but then when you notice here at the back how there's just kind of like black there, that doesn't even look as bad as at the front. The two triangles at the front, black on top of really dark gray. It doesn't look good at all, bro. Doesn't look good at all. Okay, I think I'm just gonna download the black and orange one. This one here. It does look good. Like it looks overall, it's quite nice. I'm gonna need to change the diffuser though, because that orange. Look at the difference between these two oranges. It looks like red and yellow beside each other. At least the community liveries are cheaper too. They're only half the price of the exclusive liveries, so that's good. Oh, I just got some sort of challenge completion for the Lamborghini playlist. It said AL custom. How do you earn that? By just having a custom livery on a Lamborghini, or maybe changing the wrap of it in general? I don't know. Or I guess just any livery, whether it's custom, downloaded, or exclusive. Alright, so now color won't matter because this livery covers the whole thing. I wish that the parts that are orange were actually clear, so you could choose the color of the, you know, of all that, while keeping the car in the very, very, yes, it's considered black. I'm wondering now with the bumper changes if certain things will look better. Oh, that looks pretty good. The orange under the headlights there. He would have had to do that separately when making this livery, right? I'm thinking whoever made these liveries, he had this specific bumper on his Revelto to make it look like that. Because that, like, it evens out the color better. Because I was thinking like there's not enough orange in the front of the car and there's all this orange at the back. But having the headlights, just the bottom part in orange, it actually looks really good. Yeah, for sure. Let's buy that. Costs as much as the livery itself. This game is lucky I'm rich, otherwise I wouldn't be buying anything. Multiple different Lamborghini rims. Oh, these like kind of orangey metallic ones actually look good. Gold too would look good if you actually had like a gold livery or whatever. There's 10 different exclusive rims for this car. Man, I like these ones. It's kind of weird because it's those aren't normally rims that I would go for, but with this livery they just kind of go with it, even though it's not even like the same shade of orange. They just go with it, you know? The gold looks cool too, but the gold doesn't match as well with this. These ones, I don't even know what color to call this. It's like a new color. It's kind of like a, it's too brownish to be rose gold. It's too pinkish to be bronze, and it's too pink and brownish to be gold. It's like it's kind of its own like metallic color. It looks like the middle part of the rim is kind of silver, which I wish that was maybe black, but then maybe it would look kind of it would kind of stand out. I don't know. Whatever these are, I like them. Too bad they cost 40 grand. I'm just spending all the money on this Revelto tonight. Chris Scott, welcome to the stream. Doing some customization right now. Decided I wanted to customize my Revelto, and now I've gone fully into it. Buying new rims. Yeah, keep the black calipers. The mirrors, yeah, you could just go with base paint color, but keep those carbon. We still want carbon on the car. It's kind of hard to tell here on the front bumper what's carbon and what's just black. Skirts. I think I want to keep the carbon skirt there, actually. The person that made this livery did the orange stripe so that it goes over it, but it doesn't look that good. I think I prefer the carbon, so. Yeah, we can stick with that. There's no wing for this car, but you can make that bit kind of like a different black. Normally it's carbon. It actually changes the shape of it too a little bit. It's straight up a new shape, but I'm gonna keep the carbon. Rear bumper we're gonna have to change because this reddish orange we have on the diffuser, I think it was kind of off from the base orange of this car anyways. And now with this livery I just got, it's it literally looks like red versus yellow, even though these are both just different shades of orange. And what is that? Is that kind of like more like the gloss black rather than the carbon? Yeah, just keep it carbon. Carbon diffuser. And then the interior. The interior proves another dilemma because the orange interior was the same orange that this car was originally, and now this livery I have, the orange is lighter and it looks off. So I need to change the interior, which I can't even make the interior all black. So what color do I make it to match? I'm not going to be able to make it match. The inside of the doors is like the other orange too, and you can't even change those. Those aren't even a part of the interior. Like I could just do gray, but then the doors. Can I not? Okay, yeah, you can actually just make it black if you want to as well by doing the interior style. Interior material. Yeah, but I can't change the color of the inside of the doors. Why can't you do that? I don't know. You can't really see the doors unless you have the doors open, and the only time you're gonna have them open is when you're looking at the interior specifically. So I think I'm just gonna do gray for the interior. It looks fine. Yeah, we can do gray, or maybe just black, so that it doesn't stand out at all. Yeah, let's just keep it black. We can do the nicer material, the something Contara or whatever it's called. I don't remember. Some material that you literally only see on like really expensive cars. Interior insert 1 of 1. I don't even know why they bother having that as an option in this car, considering there's no other options. Really? This, I think it's called Alcantara or something like that. This Alcantara interior is cheaper than my, I mean, rims on supercars are expensive too. But this is cheaper than the paint job. I don't know. I mean, paint jobs can also be expensive. Everything's expensive with this car, but this is actually the cheapest thing we've bought so far, so in reality, that'd probably be the most expensive. Okay, Revelto is looking pretty good now. All we have left is vanity. I don't think I want to do much with the vanity. I don't want to put any unrealistic tires or anything on this. There's nothing really that matches with this color scheme or anything like that. Got the golden smoke on there, that's fine. Explosive backfire nitro. Don't really need an underglow. We could do black on the windows. Yeah, let's do black window tint. As for in here, when did I get that? Why do some cars it only lets me do like, it says I only have like 2 of these when I actually have 5 different dashboard figures. I got this American Star one. I got the Donk chain. I got this cat bobblehead. I don't even know when I got that. I've never seen it before in any of my other cars. I got this bobblehead. And then I got this like, charm as well, which I think was a reward in like a previous main stage or something like that. I don't know. Whatever that symbol is, it has something to do with the new story in this game. Let's go with the cat. You never really see these anyways unless you're driving in first person, which I never do. Okay, there we go. My Revelto looks insane now. This car looks like a real, this looks like a real like special edition that Lamborghini would do. Like in real life. On the Revelto, and you know, they'd post pictures of it all over Instagram and stuff. It looks like some crazy special edition Revelto, so that's kind of what I was thinking of when I was thinking of customizing this, and now it's come to life. It looks pretty sick. If we do have any hypercar races next week where I'm able to use the Revelto, I definitely will, and we can see this thing in action. Other than that, I was thinking about maybe doing a few cars tonight, but that took like a long time, so I think we're gonna end it off there. We'll customize some more vehicles next week after we get done with the summit and everything. As for tonight, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys all next time. Goodbye.